Sufferation time, nothing I want. A tribulation time, can me say nothing I want. A sufferation time, nothing I want. The one boot pa me foot it soon gone. The tread bust up all me toe them a show can. Me can't run too fast now, walk too hard. Me boot will 11 foot out a door. Me have to dash away ambition and swallow me pride and walk barefoot sometime. Me can't wait for the day fi go buy a new pair. Me take the shame out of me eye. Tribulation time, no see say nothing nah go on. A sufferation time, nothing nah go on. A tribulation time, no see say nothing nah go on. A sufferation time, nothing nah go on. And them know I'm not a love for the garrison, no.
Right.
Seats me, yeah.
Voice of the one, JDX. I want to say biggest respect goes out to ELAINE from JDX. She's sitting right next to me. And, you know, we're all over the world right now, you know.
Yeah. I just want to say shout out to a couple of people. Dr. Andrew from UK traveling in Malaysia right now. Hi.
And what brings you to WSU 88.1 today?
Well, we had a whole... Today was a very busy day for us. We have one of our artists here, Joy Young, which you'll be talking to and you'll be seeing later on. But I'm still involved in the KWC USA, which is Karaoke World Championships USA. We're looking for a lot of venues, karaoke venues, to host this show. And I still do manage JDX Band and singer in the band, too.
So what's the latest with JDX? What's going on with JDX?
JDX hasn't been performing a lot. I mean, we did a performance last month in Holyoke, but we're doing a lot of recording right now in the studio.
Okay. And are you working on an album or
We are. Certainly. All of us are working on our original music.
Okay. How about, I heard about a video coming out.
We just shot a video today for one of Joy's song, which I'll let her talk about.
You shot bits and pieces?
We shot bits and pieces.
Where's the camera at?
Tony Bass actually is in the house right now. CBB
you gotta give us a little, like a little, you know how they just go ping right past us? You got to give us a little ping right past us.
Well, this is the first time that I'm here. Yeah. Come on, Tony. This is the first time I'm here. I've always talked about New England's Extraordinary Talent, and Tony Bass is actually the producer for that show, and I'm the host.
Yeah, bring another chair for him so he could
come, Tony.
Soggle up to the microphone.
This is Tony Bass. He's the man behind everything that's going on in CDB TV.
I'm going to let you know.
New England's.
You're being beamed all over the world right now.
Hey, this is awesome.
Reggae Dance All A to Z.
All right.
And welcome to WSU 88.1.
Thank you for having me.
We have met before.
Yeah,
so
absolutely.
Let them know what you said before. Again, one more time. Restate it.
Tony Bass is the producer for CDB TV and New England's Extraordinary Talent. You want to say anything else here, Tony?
Hey, you know, we're always looking for new talent, and we always got a spot for up-and-coming talent, and certainly we produce an event here in Hartford every fourth Sunday of the month. It's called Tastemaker Soul. It's a networking event, industry, independent artists, lifestyle event, vendors, and so forth. ELAINE was a panelist at, I think it was September.
Yeah.
And they have a hodgepodge of different topics that we talk about, everything from producers to fashion, women's health, whatever is appropriate for the particular season. And of course, we try to highlight, but we bring in a cadre of people from Boston to New York. And we had a great panel last month for October, which was DJs, commercial, community, and internet radio. And so that was a really exciting program we had last month. So every fourth Sunday, Vibes, Uptown, 1355 Main Street, 3155 Main Street, Hartford, Connecticut. And it's Tastemaker Soul. And you can find us right on Facebook.
And right here is none other than DJ Derek. You know, DJ Derek is the captain of the ship. So, DJ Derek.
Yes. Also, Tony, when you're doing your thing at Vibes Uptown, give us a heads up. Let us know what's going on, because I only heard about it the last minute, and if I have something doing, I can just run away from that and go to, you know. So just, you know, like we can announce it like the day before, you know, a couple of weeks before.
Oh yeah, without a doubt. Now that I'm connecting in, you know, you definitely get a shout out from us whenever we got something going down, man, without a question.
And I know I'll be on the big screen television pretty soon, so I'm not worried.
Hey, well,
Go ahead.
no, I'm gonna say, well, that sums it up right there. You know, for me.
I just want to say, don't forget, we are looking for karaoke venues all over. I'm actually the state rep for Mass, Connecticut, and New York. If you're interested, contact WESU 88.1 and let them know, and they can contact me.
All righty. So when's the target date for the video to be published?
Oh, the video, we'll have the video done, finalized and ready for viewing online worldwide before this month is out. We should have the video done probably next week, mastered and worldwide, man, within the next 2 weeks.
Okay. And anything else you want to add to that?
Not really. I mean, it was an interesting day today. It was nice. It's always nice having Joy up here because it just felt like we shot a nice little movie today.
All right. So
Yeah.
we're going to try to bring Joy in so we can say a few
Absolutely.
words to her. So I want to thank you. And we're going to connect,
Absolutely.
Got some things to talk about.
All right.
All right.
Dynamite.
So I want you to stick and stay. Don't go nowhere. All right. So bring Joy in. And again, you're in tune to WESU 88.1, Middletown, Connecticut, reaching out to all the Hartford Massive. Right now, you're seeing DJ Derek alongside the teacher all over the world on Reggae Dancehall A to Z. Ustream.tv. And so right about now, we're going to speak to Joy, a young singer. And she's been mashing up the place. And every time I see her on Facebook, I just put boom shot in there.
I remember boom shot.
That boom shot.
Yeah, so how you been? How you been doing?
Doing great.
Okay.
It's just overwhelming this afternoon, but it worked out. It was really fun. It was awesome, actually, the experience.
And what were you working on today?
I'm working on my single that I Can Move On, and we did video shoot on it, so hopefully it's gonna be out soon.
Okay. And is there a particular song that you have done recently that you want to let the people know about? Any particular one?
Yeah, this one is the I Can Move On Without You, and the other one that's coming up, The Shake, and the On the Road With You, and the My Dream Love. There's some couple of stuff that going on, but this one is the I Can Move On is the one that we're focusing to release it for us as a single.
And how about the karaoke tour? How was that going?
Yeah, it was actually this year. I didn't get into the karaoke thing. It's, as ELAINE said, I'm done with it.
Mm-hmm.
She's the one who's promoting it
Mm-hmm.
because there's coming season for 2014, right? So we are actually looking for a new contestant for next year.
Okay.
Yeah.
Did you have a chance to see The Voice with Tishan Chen?
Yeah.
What did you think about her?
Awesome. And I'm like, oh my God. And the DJ Derek just said, she looks like you. And I'm like, really?
Because the last time she actually did Many Rivers to Cross by, Jimmy Cliff.
Mm-hmm.
And I was going to bring here the live one, but for some reason I can't find it,
Oh.
Yeah, but she's doing pretty good,
Yeah.
representing.
Mm-hmm, represent. Yeah.
So is that something that you thought you might have gotten into in the future?
I don't know.
Well, I think we're beyond that right now. We're actually trying to get her into a big label.
Okay. So do you ever thought about starting your own label?
Well, we did, and I'm not sure. We have Danny in the house here from JDX. Maybe we should light some fire right now because we've got everything going on but that.
Yeah, you need to control the material,
Yes.
That way you benefit from. You want to bring him in so he could talk about it?
Danny, come on over.
He's kind of easing back a little bit.
Joy is a singer-songwriter. We're all singing and writing our own songs, but Danny's been very generous to have us all in his studio recording.
And we just touched on the.
Joy, sit up, baby.
We just touched on the record label. Do you plan a record label in the future?
We're working on all those kind of stuff for now, but everything is take a little time to put it together. So we're working with interesting people who's giving us good advice and guiding us upon what we should do and how we should do it. So it takes a little time to do.
Is it something that you want to do?
I would love to do it. We think about it, we talk about it, but now we're really working on more distribution. We're looking more for distribution because we're producing our own self. Okay. So since we're producing our own self, we can say we are our own boss and But what we're really working on right now is for distribution.
All right. So what's on the horizon for JDX?
Oh, we have a lot of stuff happening. Unique Shaifan, shout out to you, my brother. I know you're on the road, and hope Jah bless you that you drive safely and just have a wonderful trip while you're driving. All right. Shout out to you and blessings again. As I was saying earlier, it's all about the work that JDX is doing in the studio. We work with a lot of people, and we work with great talents. It's talents, that's all we care about. We have Joy Young, who's wonderful. We're asking the world just to hold back a few days to hear the things that we're creating right in Hartford for you. And we have ELAINE B, who's coming up also with a single. And Unique Shaifan, as you heard a while ago, you heard one of our production from Stephen. It was a tribulation time.
Okay.
And Money, What Kind of World. We have some great works in the house, and I must confess, without the mastermind at the back of all the doing is Uncle Reality Weeks, who's the brain at the back of the whole production.
That sounds real good. And again, anything else you want to add to it, Elaine?
ELAINE is the band manager, and she's doing a wonderful job.
Yeah,
always stay on our back like she only need a whip.
You know, that's not true. They said behind every good man there is always a good woman, so you have to push and light fire sometimes. So
right.
And she's a good woman to be at the to push the man. She makes the man feel important.
But I haven't seen you in a while. You know, we're big all over the world, and I haven't seen you in a while.
I know, but I sure you do see our little mark on the map sometime that we there.
And I see your page. I share your page every day, you know.
But just a heads up, we need to tell everybody this on the 19th of December. Just a heads up.
Oh yeah,
what's
we have on the 19th of December right here in Holyoke, Massachusetts. Will be having Christmas.
I think at Christmas, just sing along with the JDX crew.
It's gonna be a very nice session. We just calling we're going to bring a big bunch of artists together.
Okay.
Are we asking the community just to come and sit back and just relax and enjoy the new year?
What's the date for that?
It's the 19th of December.
And it's at the Gilded Brick, the art gallery in Holyoke, Mass. at 380 Dwight Street.
Okay, that's 380 Dwight Street in Holyoke.
It's going to be a Christmas celebration. Just
Sounds
Christmas.
Starting from like 7 o'clock
It's going to be hymns,
11.
gospel.
All kinds.
Just
feel the spirit is what it's going to be like, you know.
Sounds real good.
Yeah.
All the massive listeners out there, you know, we're in tune in session with JDX Band, and anywhere they're playing, make sure you check them out. 100% big respect goes out to none other than Tony Bass. He's the video man. And also letting you know that in the house we also got Mr. Glen Washington. So Mr. Glen Washington, big up yourself. Your respect is maximum, right? And again, Elaine, take it away. Let them know what you want them to know.
I just want you to know that we've got this KWC USA show coming up, and we need places in Mass, Connecticut, New York to host this show, because it's not really just karaoke. I mean, it's a big thing. You get to go to Finland if you win this competition. So check out WESU 88.1 if you're interested.
And you don't know, whenever we're in Hartford, Connecticut, the spot to stop and really give a good chat is with the teacher and DJ Derek at 88.1 FM radio station right in Middletown, Connecticut.
And right about now, you're being seen to the four corners of the world, you know?
Shout out to the world.
Yeah, and this video will be available so you can share it, you know?
We can share it. Yeah, that will be great love. Enough love and enough respect.
I want to thank you. If you've got anything else you want to say, go ahead.
And I just want to say thanks to the Massive, and just wait for the new album, which we really coming out with some very great and wonderful materials we have in store for you. Unique Shaifan is working on some tough songs. ELAINE B, myself, Joy Young is a masterpiece of her own, and we're just giving thanks and praise to the Father just for the blessing of putting us right here that we can do such great work.
All right.
I just want to say thank you to all of you. Have a happy holiday.
And Miss Joy, can you come, please? Joy, come for 1 second, please.
Yeah.
Come, lady.
Come,
get us. We have a secret for you.
Yeah.
Teacher, say to her,
Happy birthday to you.
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Joy. Happy birthday to you.
Boomsha.
Thank you so much.
I gotta say thank you to Dave, who's Joy's husband,
and
is allowing her to come here and be with us.
Exactly.
Thank you so much, Daddy.
Beautiful
And the kids.
Bless you.
Reaching out to reality in the house. Big up yourself, you know? Okay, all right. So JDX as they step away.
JDX to the world. Listen. Them say Maritas, them say fathers, them increase police and fathers. I see them talking about the new world order, trying to make it easier, but it can get harder. Them say we fight and rule, them say conquer. I waste the money from this bag of one tanker. I see them searching and searching and searching, and I know them can't find an answer. All this world needs is love. All this world needs is love. No need no more of them slaves. All this world needs is love. All this world needs is love. More of them slaves. No recommendation for implementation. Pretending they trying to stop the war. Them tax the nation and then them waste billion when they all this solution of task. That's all. But deep down inside, we search we can find the only solution I hide. It not cost a penny nor dime. Oh God, what this world needs is love. All this world needs is love. No one no more of them slaves. All this world needs is love. This world needs is love. More of them slaves. We sleep and wake in pain. All love will away. It's getting to my brain, driving me insane. All this world needs is love. 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 Oh, more of them slaves. This world needs is love. All this world needs is love. No need no more of them slaves. All this world needs is love. All this world needs is love. Oh, more of them slaves. All this world needs is love. 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 Oh, more of them slaves.
Yes, sweet love, baby. Yes, sweet love. Your love is all I'm living for. I've rated you with many stars, and people will know you well. Just to wait and see. There'll be no one to put you down. A love like yours I'll keep around. Together we'll be a reality, solidly rooted and well. With your sweetness you came and captured me, and changed my visions to reality. Forever with you is where I'll be. Just to wait and see. I see no one to mash this down. These things that I'm saying is solid and sound. My lady, my queen, come wear my crown. Come share with me my throne. Your love is all I'm living for. I've rated you with many stars, and people will know you well. Just to wait and see. There'll be no one to put you down. A love like yours I'll keep around.
Was it the one Mr. Glen Washington? Now DJ Dirk Rasa.
Yes, he's in the studio with us. and we're going to talk to him sooner or later, play a couple of his songs right here on WSU, and the number is 860-685-7700, 88.1 FM. And don't forget tonight at 2976 Main Street at Sportsman Club, Glen, Washington, live in concert. Also, don't forget Stone Love, December 21st at the West Indian American Center in Hartford on Main Street, alongside the One Drop. That's QQ, live in concert. All right.
And again, just want to say respect goes out to the New Britain Massive, Mr. T, big up, and also send a shout out to the Cheshire Correctional Institution. You know, big respect goes out to all the Massive all over the world. Yeah, man. And in the studios, live and direct, we have none other Mr. Glen Washington himself.
Blessed love.
Yeah, man. So we're going to set the thing straight, right? Because this thing is beaming all over the world right now. You know, you can make sure you check it out on www.wesufm.org. Reggae Dancehall A to Z on Ustream.tv. Again, big respect goes out to you, Mr. Glen.
Maximum respect.
Yeah, man. So, in a Jamaican term, what a go on.
Everything is blessed, man. Everything is truly blessed, and you know, God is good to me. You know that I'm a God-fearing person. I say that all the time. God is great.
And this is DJ Derek. I'm the teacher. He's actually been here about 20 years.
I know.
Yeah. So that's why I'm doing that. Yeah. You actually came to my television program back in Springfield, Mass.
Oh yeah,
a live television thing.
Yeah, I remember that. Tony.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. So what's going on, man?
Well, I've been doing a lot of traveling. You see, I got a little bit smaller.
Yeah.
I had to change my diet and all that stuff, but it feels good. Stuff that I can do now, and I couldn't do that before. I like that. But enough about that. I've been traveling. I do a whole bunch of traveling all over the place. Some new recordings coming up. Brand new album coming out from a Heavy Beat Records. And it's a lot of fun. It gets hectic at times, but I've been running since last January, and I was taking my deserved break. But it seemed like I can't get a break because I just come for a break, and next thing I know, I'm into music again still.
Right. Yeah. And you're in the Hartford here tonight at the Sportsman
Athletic Club.
And what you got in store for them?
All heap of niceness, because I love what I do. So you know, and when I see people enjoying themselves, it makes me feel good. And the longer I work, the better it is. The ladies love that.
And right now, we're actually beaming to the four corners of the world. They can actually see you.
Okay.
So, so I want you to give them a brief journey of Glen, Washington. Oh, you'll get into it. I know you'll get there, so.
Oh, you know, see, when we start out as a little youth in the church. I grew up in the church. I'm a Christian background. I grew up in it, and my grandmother was instrumental in actually having me do what I do, because she was like the driving force that kept telling me, go ahead and do it, son. A lot of times I get discouraged, and she would say, go ahead and do it, son. I know you can do it. And that pushed me on, you know, give me the vibe to keep doing, because a lot of times you get to that point where even people, your own friends, tell you, ooh, that not gonna work, but you got the encouraging force. And I kept doing it and observing and listening, because growing up in Jamaica in the early days, all we listened to was R&B, and my favorite people was people like Sam Cooke, Otis Redding. I used to listen to all them groups, different groups, the Miracles, the Stevie Wonder, people like that. That's who I grew up. As a matter of fact, that's how I came here.
Okay.
America.
Okay.
Yeah, a group called Happiness Unlimited was we was a resident group at this hotel in Ochiris, Jamaica, and Stevie Wonder came to visit, and he heard us and liked the way we sounded, and he wanted to do some recording with us, and he took the whole group back to America.
Okay.
Yeah, Glen, in the music business, I wanna just ask you a question. You know, you're getting real good, real better in the music business so far for many years. You know that, right?
Yeah, well, you know, I've been blessed. I've been getting my share of blessing.
Yeah, 'cause the first time I saw you perform is when Dennis Brown's supposed to be here.
Oh, you remember that show?
Long time ago. You know?
At the West Indian,
Yeah, I'm the one who make all the people them come out in the place with pop.
Yeah,
Than
yeah.
No Dennis Brown and the people them say, boy, where Derek there? 'Cause
Dennis,
where you were sick and promoters, you know, tell us that Dennis was in the hotel, but he didn't get here yet. So
and they tried to bring Dobby Dobson to cover for him. You remember what happened though?
And Glen Washington was alone on the stage, man, doing his stuff.
Yeah, I remember I did my stuff, and then I went to my car because I know it was gonna be pandemonium after that. When people start saying, "Where's Dennis Brown?" But Dennis Brown he had gone to Brazil and came back sick, and he couldn't make it.
Right. But you know, we appreciate you in the studio with us today, Glen, and tell us about your new album, your upcoming album.
You know, we don't even have a title for the album yet because it's still being mixed. And it's supposed to be out before the end of November.
Okay.
Yeah, coming from Heavy Beat Records. And I'm working with Willie Lindo. He's a veteran producer and no nonsense. He works a lot with Bear Salmon also. And a no nonsense producer, and we got everything. We try to make try to work on whatever we're doing and make every song a real song on its own. It can stand up on its own. We got a bunch of new singles out right now. People looking for them in record shop, but because everything became so viral, everything is on internet world. Yeah. Okay. Well, if you want to see find some of Glen Washington new stuff, you actually have to go on the internet to pull that up because it's a big world out there.
So do you know the world is watching you right now?
Yeah.
Reggae dancehall A to Z.
Yeah, yeah, I know about reggae dancehall A to Z. Big up, large up, doing a great job.
And this is the backbone behind it.
Yeah, doing a great job. Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. Again, we're gonna take it from the point because we want people to understand. Sometimes they don't understand the journey and the tribulation and the stick to it that you have to do. Sometimes money not run right and you have to just stand up.
Yeah, well, and in everything that you're doing, whether music or whatever, you have to actually love what you're doing and try to do it to the best of your ability. To put out your best because only the best is good enough. And in music, I would encourage each and every one that's doing music to create music, do music that can uplift and edify people. I would say educate, edutate. You know, so you put those two words together, edify, educate. People can derive something from whatever they're listening to. Somebody might be in a weird mood or not feeling good or being in a down mood, and they hear a song, and the words from the song that can be so encouraging that they change your vibe. Because it happen, I see it happen all the time. It happened to myself, and I'm into the music business. I listen back to somebody else's songs, and there's some music that can move you. Music move me to tears a lot of times because I listen to the words. I'm like, oh, that's beautiful, so great. That's what music is for. Music is not supposed to tell you to go war with your brother or go hurt no one. Positive music. You gotta make music that you can listen to years to come. Like for me, if I record something, I want to be able to listen to it and say, if I'm a consumer, I would buy that, or I'm proud of it. I don't want to listen to something that I'm going to say, oh my God, I could have done something better. That's why you have to do what you do and do it to the best of your ability and try and make it something that become monumental. His words is not enough to express what I'm trying to say.
That is what I'm trying to rinse that out of you, because there comes a point in the journey when you say, yeah, you'll stand up and feel so you're making it. When was that for you?
Oh my goodness! I remember.
Like boss.
I remember when that bus. I remember when my boss. Dennis Brown told me, "A bus, you bus, you know." Yeah, when it got it got too busy, so busy that your phone ringing and you like trying to be in 15 places at the same time and everybody calling you. And at one time nobody calling you, and after a while everybody calling you. all your pockets full of money. Yeah, man. And then you know your boss. You really boss because people want you to go here and there, and then there's much traveling. And you have every artist that comes up above the water. Every one of them go to that point.
Yeah.
Yeah. And it's just that you have to keep it humble because there's a saying that he that humbleth himself shall be exalted. And when God exalts you, because I'm not leaving him out of it, that's my backbone. When God exalts you, you're second to none. You're second. You don't answer to nobody. Your thing is set. And that's, you just have to just keep it humble and go through. Because most people think I'm supposed to be hype, because a lot of artists are in one song and two songs, and they hype them. You can't talk to them. You can't say nothing to them. That's not how I am. I have to keep it humble like Christ was.
Yeah. And do you remember the song that was out that time? That your song that was licking. Remember that song?
Oh, you're talking about my very first big.
Yeah, when you just feel a vibe there.
Baby, don't take my kindness for weakness. That was the song.
Yeah, man. That tease because I've been on the radio for 28 years, and I actually was able to see that rise. So I just wanted to see if we match.
Yeah, man. Actually, any song that people can relate to is a good song.
Yeah.
Glenn, the first place I know when you come to New York is a club down there where you perform. 2 o'clock in the morning, people waiting in line to go see Glen. And Glen performing, and you was on stage for so long. And
that's how I am.
You were sweating, and people trying to fight to get in this club to see Glen. I'm telling you. It's like another Michael Jackson.
All right, what we're going to do, we're going to play a song, and then we're going to come back and reason some more. All right?
Okay.
So all the masters out there again in the studios, DJ Derek alongside the teacher, WESU 88.1 FM Middletown. Reaching out to all the Hartford Massive, Glen, Washington, live in the studios all over the world.
I'm talking about love, sweet love. Never let it fade away. No, no. Love, oh love, is a crazy kind of sweet thing. That is all I bring. Sweet love, sweet love. It's a crazy kind of sweet thing. How it makes my poor heart sing. I realize that everything I do is for you. Can't imagine living without you. No, 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 no. There is nothing anyone can do to change what I feel. Love is blind, but this feeling is so real. Oh love, it's a crazy kind of sweet thing. And true love is all I bring. Sweet love, it's a crazy kind of sweet thing. How it makes my poor heart sing. I never knew that true love could find me. Baby, now I leave those wild days behind me. Moving on a different feeling. Now my life has got a brand new meaning. Oh love, it's a crazy kind of sweet thing. True love is alright. Sweet love, it's a crazy kind of sweet thing. How it makes my poor heart sing. Love the blessed and cherished forever. So much joy taking me over. Many told me I must be dreaming. It's as real as life, this sweet thing. I'm talking about love. Oh love, it's a crazy kind of sweet thing. True love is all I bring. Sweet love, it's a crazy love is all I bring. Sweet love is a crazy kind of sweet thing. How it makes my poor heart sing, talking of love. Oh love, it's a crazy kind of sweet thing. True love is all I bring. Sweet love. What we need is love. Sweet love, 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 love. What we need is love and harmony, moving in the right direction. We need peace and unity, equality for every complexion. All of your worries and sorrows are over, your conscience will be free. When the blessings of just that take over, you'll be grooving just like me. You will run and never get weary as you tread on your daily journey. If you trust in anything that is worthy, holding steadfast and strong, you know your life will belong with love and harmony, moving in the right direction. We need peace and unity, equality for every complexion. Got to have love and harmony, moving in the right direction. We need peace and unity, equality for every complexion. Many will fight you and some will backbite you, but your mercy is all over me. And when it seems like there's no way to turn, your love, it will set you free. All of my troubles in life will be over. Your blessing, my joy.
Why, I'm telling you, man. Live and direct in the studios, the man they call Mr. Glen Washington. The one we played before, you was telling me about the rhythm and the song.
That song is going to be on my next album coming out towards the end of November, and the rhythm track was called Wall Street Rhythm. We haven't decided on a name for the album because so many good songs on the album.
Okay.
Yeah. So I don't know what we're gonna call it. We probably just use a separate name from the songs on the album. I don't know, but whatever it is, it's gonna be awesome. Trust me.
And then the one that just played, what about that one?
That one is that one's been out for quite a while now. It's called Moving in the Right Direction, and it's got a message, strong message.
And who did the rhythm for you?
Computer Paul.
Oh, Computer Paul. Okay. A good guy, you know?
Yeah, man.
So tonight, the place to be is...
Sportsman.
Yeah, 2976 Main Street. Sportsman Athletic Club.
In Hartford, Connecticut.
So call a friend and tell a friend tonight the place to be is the Sportsman Club right here in Hartford, Connecticut on Main Street. Sending respect goes out to Keith. Hey, Keith, big up yourself, right? Yeah, man. And also the manager, she's here, but she look kind of shy, you know. She's probably tired. I don't know. She's smiling. Again, Derek, anything you want to say?
Yes. Also, this is WESU Middletown 88.1 FM, and the number is 860-685-7700. I want to big up to you, Ben, and the staff.
All right. Again, it's sitting in session with Mr. Glen Washington, and we're not rush nothing, okay? We'll take with time and make sure you understand what's going on, who he is, and what he's about. You understand? All right. So, right about now, we're going to say, when you bus, was that in Jamaica, America, England? How that go?
You know, I was actually living in New York, and I hear this saying. I was one of them that defied that saying. Because they say no artist can bust from America. No reggae artist can bust from America. You have to go to Jamaica. I was living right there in Brooklyn when all of this started happening because Tony Screw, I don't know if you know Tony Screw from Downbeat. He was instrumental in taking me to Downbeat, to Studio One to meet Clement Dad. Actually we didn't go there to meet him, we went to do dub plate.
Okay.
And then while doing the dub, Mr. Dad came inside the room and he just stood there and he just watched and after I finished doing what I was doing, he came over and you know how him talk already. He's like, boy Jackson, you sound good, you sound like Jackson there. You know, and call Barry's name, you know, Jackson there. And so Yeah, but you have the belly. And then he said to me, so what do you think about doing singing on some of my tracks? I said to him, I was very honest. I said to him, I heard that you're a man who like pay people royalties, you know. Because some people are there is popping out.
Yeah.
Back in the days, Mr. Dad would knock off my head.
Yeah.
But that it wasn't so because we don't play that either.
Yeah.
So he just smiled and said, Jackson, I love your honesty. You know, I say, I'm going to get my own experience because you seem like a nice man. And me and him strike up and we drink a rum together and start meeting up even different evenings. He was a nice man. Trust me, I don't have nothing bad to say about Clement Dad. He was a nice man. And we start meeting up different evenings. I would, because I write songs. I write my own songs. I write, it started out from the first time from one thing to another. From the first time I got entered a talent show in my hometown. Somebody in the band told me that you get more points if you write your own song for originality. So I ever since then have always been, doing my own writing.
What's your hometown?
Maypen,
Clarendon.
Yeah.
Why so much singer come from over there, so?
I
water?
I want to talk because I was checking out that Freddie McGregor, Coco T. You got all of them people, Everton, Blender. A whole bunch of artists come from Clarendon. But I don't know why. There must be something in the area. But I was telling you, I'm talking to Clement Dad, and he said, let's work. And we start working. We start recording a whole bunch of songs. And then the first song I recorded for Studio One was a song called "Love Knows No Shame" on a Guiding Star rhythm, and they put it out on a 7-inch. And I was surprised. Mr. Dad came and said, Jackson, the thing I said like hot bread, you know. and after a while he come back again and said, Jackson, it look like we have got to put out an album. We have to. So they select, him and Tony's crew selected a bunch of songs from different tapes and put a song together and call it Brother to Brother. It was the title track on that album, and it just run off. Everybody want to know who this new youth, who this voice. But it was always there because it started out when I paid my own money and recorded a song and gave it to the big distribution company, and everybody put it aside, and I went back to go back and I got in my little car and start driving around and delivering it myself. And I had to keep going to the press. I said, oh, okay, I got something here. And then one DJ on the radio station, Bobby Channel 1, took one copy and said, let me play it and see how people react to it. And start getting a whole heap of requests. People start want to hear that song. Like, they know my name. They say, this song with the new guy, man, we sound like birds.
Yeah.
From then, that's when Tony Screw heard my stuff and wanted to do dub plate. And it was him saying, now go to the regular studio, I go to Studio One. And that's how it all started. And from then on, VP send people out to look for me, to find me. I was right there. I gave them my stuff to distribute, and nothing was done. But it came around. They said the Stone that the builder refused. All of that come around, and then I ended up giving them 6 albums. Mm-hmm. They got 6 albums from me, and I've been recording England. I record all over the world. I got whole heap of albums. You know how many albums I got now?
No.
32.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Because we were there, he's been on the radio for 20, how many years you been on?
Over 20 years.
And I've been on the radio for 28 years. So we actually saw the rise of you, even though we don't know you, personally.
Observe
music and thing.
And I'm glad I didn't do anything that I should be ashamed of right now.
and Glen, speaking about the parish of Clarendon, that's where most of the good girls is, trust me. And the good people come from Clarendon, because let me tell you, you know a girl by the name of Jenny? She's a radio announcer.
Yeah, in Jamaica.
That girl is hot.
Clarendon she come from, do?
Yes, she come from Clarendon.
Jenny.
Come from the town of Battersea.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, she's the hottest female DJ right down there now.
Okay.
Radio, personality.
Yeah, country girl.
She have the lyrics, she have everything.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, believe me.
Jenny.
You know the small bridge in Clarendon, they got the little bridge and the big bridge. when you journey into the Maypen there.
Oh, you're talking. Oh, okay.
There's a small bridge right there, right down the lane. There's a school down there.
Oh yeah.
I went to that school.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. For a little bit. Yeah. I was like 7 or 8 or something. Yeah. Yeah. So right about now, all the massive out there, we're in session with none other Mr. Glen Washington, and he's gonna be on Main Street at the Sportsman Club tonight, 2976 Main Street, right here in Hartford, Connecticut. So make sure you call up a friend and tell a friend it's live, and you can hear his voice right there.
It's gonna be off the chain, trust me, because I'm feeling good. I'm feeling great.
So again, now the tours, the cities, England, you went there and all those places, right?
Different places. I didn't actually live in England, and I was just visiting. I stayed some time. We've been to different places in England, like we've been to Birmingham, Nottingham, Bradford, places like that, Bristol, London, all over. We went to East London. We played in West London, Astoria. We played in Astoria. We played Hammersmith. What's the name of that place? The same place where John Holt and Freddie did that.
You mean the amphitheater?
It's in London, isn't it?
Where the orchestra was?
Hammersmith Apollo.
Yeah.
That's played Apollo. Hammersmith Apollo.
How about the other countries over in Europe?
We played I went 2009. 2009 I went to Italy. I went to Italy. That was the first time I played that was the last festival that they had in Udine. They call it the I don't know what's going on. I remember you said you went to France. Yeah, and recently we went to France. We did the whole of France.
Yeah.
And when it was so awesome that the night before I came back to the States, we did 2 radio stations. Now we was like in here, and then the people was just crowding in. They was just playing like it's a show.
Yeah.
But we was singing, playing the tracks and singing live.
Right.
Yeah, we did that twice. Sunday, what do you call it? Sunday, oh man, party time.
Yeah, I see that on the thing. Yeah, I gotta look that up.
Yeah, with the party time.
I told you was another Michael Jackson, because if Europe, you're the most wanted man in Europe. You never do Germany, did you?
Yeah, we did all of Germany, East Germany, West Germany, with Berlin. People in Berlin, they know how to party, man. Then people come out later than the people in New York, and they party till daylight. When you go do a show, it's like, man, they're supposed to be sleeping. These people, that's when they just coming out, and they're serious. They don't serious parties. I've been to all of Cologne, all of that Dortmund. I played a bunch of festivals right across Europe. Holland, I've been to Holland, all over them places. I've been to Spain. The Rotterdam Festival. That's what I was trying to remember. The last time they did the Rotterdam Festival in Italy, I was on that one. And if they don't usually bring back someone twice, 2 years behind each other. But the very first one they did in Spain was the following year, because they had a problem with the marijuana smoking and all that with the government, so they had to move from Italy to Spain. And they brought me there. It was awesome. It was awesome.
How about Japan?
Well, I haven't gone to Japan since I became a solo artist, but I've been to Japan 5 times. Because a lot of people who might not know, I used to be a musician. I play drums. I mean, I've traveled with a lot of different bands all over the place. A lot of these artists that you see now, that I've performed with, they became my opening act.
Okay.
Yeah. As I say, the race is not for the swift.
Right,
that's it. The race is not for the swift, but for them that can endure and keep it real.
I see. If we never take with time, we only remember say as a musician. And
I'm playing no band from back in the days. If people can remember, there was a group called the Titans that we used to play at this club in Halfway Tree, Ugly Park Plaza, right there. right there off Ugly Park Plaza, right at Ugly Park and Maxwell Avenue, right in that plaza, right upstairs. That place was the place. Just like Asylum is the place up in New Kingston. That place was the place every Wednesday night, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday night. That's where we used to play. Then I used to play with a group called the Avengers. We was the band that played at Pegasus over there by the poolside. And traveled with them, and then I ended up working with Happiness Unlimited. They came to Kingston and got me, and from then I moved from Ocho Rios to the US. I've been here ever since.
All right, hold it there, DJ Derek, the captain of the ship. What we're gonna do next? We're gonna play a song, and then we're gonna come back, and as I say, we're gonna reason some more, right? So one more.
What we need is love. Sweet love, 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 love.
The voice of Mr. Glen Washington. Later on tonight, Sportsman Athletic Club, 2976 Main Street in Hartford, Connecticut. You gotta make it a date and don't be late, right?
Equality for every complexion. All of your worries and sorrows are over. Your conscience will be free. When the blessings of just take over, you'll be grooving just like me. You will run and never get weary while you try down your day.
Pull up. It's warm to a DJ. A DJ Fino say this is 88.1 FM WESU in a Middletown, Connecticut. A DJ Fino say a DJ Derek, yo, the teacher every time. Number one in the place. Run it again, selector. Right!
Just gonna work it out. Only Jack can work it out. Let them be up for the words from my mouth. I've been treading this hurt for a long, long time. Your praises are all on my mind. The congregation
Glen Washington alongside the fireman. Reaching out to all the massive. Right?
Mountain but minded will fight me down.
Catch it.
I am firmly holding my ground. To the mercies of God I am always around. Wicked men can't put me down. God just gonna work it out. Only Jack can work it out. Let them be up for the words from my mouth. God just gonna work it out. Only Jack can work it out.
Tell him something, yo. So y'all day I put them mic when them a fight. Jaja go work it out.
Rastafari and I never says die. Run music.
Jaja gonna work it out. Only Jack can work it out. Let them be up for the words from my mouth. I've been treading this hurt for a long, long time. Your praises are all on my mind. The congregation of sinners have left them behind. Your blessing, this new love I find. No big mountain but minded will fight me down. I am firmly holding my ground. To the mercies of God I am always around. Wicked men can't put me down. God just gonna work it out. Only Jack can work it out. Let them be up for the words from my mouth. God just gonna work it out. Only Jack can work it out.
Tell him something, yo. So y'all day I put them mic when them a fight. Jaja go work it out. Jaja work it out. All of the plan where them a plan and them a clang. Jaja still a work it out. Jaja work it out. All of the each one them a each and them a switch. Jaja go work it out. Jaja work it out. All of the rat where them a rat and them a talk. Jaja still a work it out. Well done. Said it gonna be hard and dust. Who fight against the truth, it's gonna be rough and dust. Who stray from the roots, it's gonna be tough and dust. Who fight against the youth, it's gonna be red and dust. Said it's gonna be hard and dust. Who fight against the truth, it's gonna be rough and dust. Who stray from the roots, it's gonna be tough and dust. Who fight against the youth, it's gonna be red and dust.
Now I am doing the works of my Father, and bad-minded and envy can't prosper. They will meet up with sudden disaster. Jah will move them with lightning and thunder. Work it out,
work it out, Rastafari.
Only Jah can work it out.
Anyway, them concepts wrap round them neck like a rope. Hang them and Jah work it out. Jah work it out. See clear said I envy and bad mind and kill.
Though so many women have tried, still they can't take your love from me.
Voice of Mr. Glen Washington.
Cause what is to be will be now.
At the Sportsman Club tonight.
They can take all of my money.
Call a friend and tell a friend.
Take all my worldly goods, all those fancy cars I drive.
DJ Derek and the Teacher.
But I will give love to only you, honey.
WSU 88.1 FM Middletown.
Providing for you and I until the day.
Ben and the staff, big up.
They can take away my love for you. Can't replace our years together. They can't take away the way that I feel. I have lived for only loving you and self, but we will never know, no. No matter what heartbreakers do. Now my lady, we've got to uplift the life of our children and teach them the way in which they should live. Yeah, yeah. Exalting righteousness to the people. Now, if these are the things we do, your blessings will have to come true. They can take away my love for you, can't replace our years together.
Voice of Mr. Glen Washington.
Yeah, man, greetings. This is Glen Washington. You're listening to DJ Derek and the Teacher on 88.1 FM WESU Middletown. Respect Hartford, Connecticut. So is tea, so is tan. The plan to make you feel grand. Seeing?
And again, tonight, the place to be. DJ Derek, you have something you want to say?
Yes, Glenn. You know, I'm glad you're touring all over the world, you know, because you know, a lot of people never recognize you until 10 years. And I just wanted to say, keep up the good work.
Give thanks.
You know, and I just want to ask you another question. What artists you always want to perform with where you never perform alongside with before?
Wow. Well, that's a big trick question, because there's so many good artists out there that I perform with and that I haven't performed with, and if given a chance, I would not hesitate to perform it. It is too numerous to name, but one thing I know, I will not perform with artists that encourages bias and all that kind of crack.
Right.
No. Yeah, that's straight up love and unity and equality and justice for all. That's what I'm about. That my whole life is all about that.
Oh, okay.
So I can't even call no name right now because it's too numerous to name. But a bunch of artists out there that I would love to perform with.
How about Richie Stevens? You ever perform?
Well, I know Richie from we go way back from I have performed with Richie Stevens before. I even performed on his show in Westmoreland.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, man. Richie a good artist, positive artist too.
Right.
I've been on. You know what? I would love to do a show with Barry Salmon in the States. We did one in in Guyana, and there was so many people. It was awesome. A show like that should come to America.
You steal the show?
No, it's not a matter of stealing the show, because music is a mission. It's not a competition. You know? No, it's not about stealing the show. It's about us going out there and doing a great job, pleasing the people, because pleasing the people is most important to me. That is my goal all the time. Make sure people feel good. You get, and you know, when Glen Washington perform, you get your money's worth, because you don't have to pull me off the stage.
For real. And I know you would steal the show. The reason why I say that, I saw Cocotti perform alongside Beres. Beres have to walk off the stage. So just imagine Glen Washington himself.
But me and Cocotti and Luciano did a show in Houston, Texas. That was off the chain. That was really off the chain.
Yes, I want to big up to the man Dan Minot who's listening to us here on WESU. Yeah.
Dan, man, large up yourself, man. Everything is blessed.
Yes, so you know, we like to see that happen here in Connecticut, and we're gonna work on some things here, you know, because
work on it. Get me and Bersa, man, on the same stage, band to band.
One thing I could say with Beres, he can't take the heat. He can't take the fire.
I don't know about that, because you know, Beres is the roughneck singer, and we go way back. I'm a brethren. We go way back. From the early days when he used to drive the little blue under prelude. You know how long that is? That's from Zappo. Yeah.
How many years is that?
Holy 5 years, man. Enough years.
But do you know that it's Hartford Bill Beres?
Yeah.
Trust me.
Yeah.
Hartford Bill Beres. Hartford make Beres have a name. And we have to say thanks to the people in Hartford.
Yes.
So once you support you, you're gone clear.
True,
believe me.
True. They're very critical.
Yes.
Mostly like Jamaican people on the whole.
Right.
All right, we have 5 more minutes, Glen. So what what I want you to do is talk about tonight, and then talk about the upcoming albums and music that you're penetrating and thinking about. You know, so tonight first.
Tonight will prove itself tonight. I just want to see the people come out and enjoy themselves. Even though this one is like impromptu and up close and personal, it's not the big like I'm used to. But we're gonna have fun. I just want to see people come out and really come enjoy themselves. And you know, no matter what kind of storm I go on, everything is on. See? And then we have some new music coming up. Just look out for Glen Washington. Go to glenwashington.net, or you can look me up on Facebook, Glen Roy Washington or Glen Washington. We have 2 pages, and they interacted. So no matter where you go, we still gonna link you up and give a shout out and bless up. Everything is truly blessed, you know.
Yeah, the only thing I know out of in my lifetime, I know he's a true performance, because I see you perform before, and I mean, you know, you perform on stage for a long time. Sometimes
we're not shortchange the people, man.
The people can't take enough; they want more.
Yeah, it's not like some artists who have 2 songs and they run on for 10 minutes and come off and the show done. And that's not how it goes.
They don't get their money's worth.
Yeah, I went to Africa. You talk about Africa. I went to Africa in Nairobi, Kenya, and we went to play in a town called Mombasa, and then came back into Nairobi for the Sunday show in the stadium. That was my biggest crowd, 38,000 people.
Wow!
And it's just
full of a stadium.
It's just me and my band. And then when we got there was no instrument on the stage, because all of the opening act had to run because there was too much bottles and stone. And then they came and got me, and we changed the vibe. We performed a cappella without any instrumental music for 45 minutes before the band could set up. And when they set up, we gave them 2 hours. It was art. That was the first time I was ever scared of a crowd. When the people make a shout, the heart shook. When the people make a shout, I feel my heart go whoop, 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 whoop. Like, what is this?
They want some Glen, trust me.
And then we started singing, and it was everything that we was doing was right. We started singing songs. And you know what really touched my heart? The fact that the people knew every word, all the words of my song. And this is the first time I'm coming to Africa. And everybody knew the words of the song. I opened my mouth and sing. That was my big choir right there. And then the band they made a shout when the band came in, because we had to go there 2 hours before our time. So I had to keep them from tearing up the place. We sang one of my mother's favorite songs, a song that I recorded named Beulah Land. The song, oh, Beulah Land, sweet Beulah Land, that's where I wanna be, my motherland. And then you know what made it worse? I switched the words, and instead of singing Beulah Land, we sing oh Kenya Land, sweet Kenya Land. The place pop off.
Level.
The place level out. And then people they know their music. Africans they know their music. They know them reggae music. You can't fool them.
Just like we West Indian.
Yeah, man. They know that's how we come from. That's how we originate. Yeah. It was off the chain. I went to Gambia again and played in Banjul Stadium. We played for 4 hours. They said only one other person coming into the Gambia and played at almost as long. It was Joseph Hill, Culture. He played 3.5 hours. I outdid him by a half an hour. 4 hours with a band from England.
Wow.
It was off the chain.
He's a true performer.
Yeah, man, we love what we do, man. You have to love it. To be successful at anything that you do, you have to be able to put yourself into it to the best of your ability and keep it going and keep it clean. Right. Keep your heart clean and a clear conscience. Nobody should. When we leave this earth, when we leave this earth, people should be talking about you and not saying nothing negative. They should be saying, Glen Washington was a good man. That's what I'm striving for. And
connect that to the youths, because that was actually the question that go with the answer.
Yes.
To the youths and youths out there. One more time.
To the youths out there that's doing music and or whatever you're doing, do it to the best of your ability and make sure you keep it clean. No bad mind. No bad mind. Like we say at Jamaica, no bad mind. Don't bad mind nobody. Don't grudge anybody for anything. Because guess what? Whatever they have, you can have it too. If you stay focused and do what you're supposed to do. You know? Just keep it clean. God is good.
Also, Glen, anywhere in the world you go, don't forget to give thanks and praise to the Most High.
Every time. Whatever name you want to call him, whatever name you call him, is still one God. And every Bible you read always say, in the beginning was the Word. Right. No matter what language it always say. Yeah. He's still the same. God is still the same. See? Right. If you say Allah or if you say Jah or whatever you say, Yeshua is the Hebrew pronunciation for Jesus Christ. Yeah, there's something there, you know, straight up.
All right. So
His Majesty said to look to Christ because it's the only way to salvation. And there's something there, straight up.
And then give them a piece to make them know say really mean it.
Yeah, man.
Give them a little thing.
What you want me to get?
Anything we match it. You know, sometimes you're there and say, boy, that me like, and sing it out for them. Just a little piece. Anyone.
Let the multitude stand and praise him. Glory be to his name. Yeah. I give praise to the God of my fathers. His truth endureth for me. My Savior, the mighty Creator. He has blessed me for the world to see. Protecting me from all dangers. He gave me my liberty. My friend when I was a stranger, with peace and tranquility. There were times in my life when things just couldn't get harder. So many times I've cried, my cup was full and run it over. Then just send his love. So lift up your voice and praise his holy name. Jah is the keeper of my life.
Again, later on, the place to be is Sportsman Club, Glen Washington Live, right?
Yeah, man, and don't forget, this is Glen Washington. You're listening to DJ Derek and the Teacher on 88.1 FM WESU, Middletown. Respect Hartford, Connecticut crew. Maximum respect is due.
This is time for you and me to respect harmony. Frustration, dissension, contention wants to be free. This is time for us to live in love and unity, portraying the life and the works of His Majesty. Lying lips and tongues will let me down, but the goodness I feel, I know will always be around. Woe to those who fight the humble down. Right now, I'm representing the weak, vindicating for the meek. These are those that's beat and trample down. The frustration they feel when the leaders can't be found. On the words of Jah I stand profound. It's His blessings I seek, then my life will be complete. Here I go, praising my Father. Here I go, exalting His name. Here I go, I'll sing it all over. Here I go, and I'm not ashamed. Evil works of men won't hold me down. No, 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 no. There's enough for you and me. I'm determined to be free. And if you want to cross over, you'll have to feed the poor. The blessings of love can give you so much more. These are those that beat and trample down. The frustration they feel when the leaders can't be found. On the words of Jah I stand profound. It's His blessings I seek, then my life will be complete. Here I go, praising my Father. Here I go, exalting His name. Here I go, I'll sing it all over. Here I go, and I'm not ashamed. This is time for you and me to respect harmony. Frustration, dissension, contention wants to be free. This is time for us to live in love and unity, portraying the life and works of His Majesty. Hey, lying lips and tongues will let me down. No, 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 no. But the goodness I feel, I know will always be around. Woe to those who fight the humble down. Right now, I'm representing the weak, vindicating for the meek. These are those that beat and trample down. The frustration they feel when the leaders can't be found. On the words of Jah I stand profound. It's His blessings I seek, then my life will be complete. Here I go, praising my Father. Here I go, exalting His name.
Rastafari.
Spending your love again and giving it one more try. Cause I'm a fool again, a fool for your love again, and don't know the reason why. Little girl, I've got feelings for you, even the blind man can see now. I'm on the ball again, I'm rooting for your love again. I love you till the day I die. One little thing I know, I tell it everywhere I go. Your love make me feel so high. One thing you better know, don't take me for no papi show. No girl, don't you even try. I'm back on my feet, my friend. Rude boy back out the street again. Ooh, back on my feet again. Back out the street again. I'm back on my feet again. Na na na. on the hill again, chilling up with chill again. Your blessing, it comes from high. And if the sun don't shine sometimes, I don't really mind. We know sometimes it has to rain. Your love's driving me insane, but you won't hear me complain. Na na na. I'm back on my feet again. Move right back out the street again. Ooh. Now here we go again. I'm standing in love again, giving it one more try. Cause I'm a fool again, a fool for your love again, and don't know the reason why. Little girl, I've got feelings for you, even the blind man could see now. I'm on the ball again, I'm rooting for your love again, I love you till the day I die. One little thing I know, I tell it everywhere I go, your love make me feel so high. One thing you better know, don't take me for no puppy show, no girl, don't you even try. I'm back on my feet again, road boy back out the street again. I'm back on my feet again, Jack on the hill again, chilling out the chill again. Your blessing, it comes from high. And if the sun don't shine sometimes, I don't really mind. Sometimes it has to rain. I'm back on my feet again, road boy back out the street again. And the loving is sweet again. Liberty is sweet again. I'm back on my feet again, road boy back out the street again. Back on my feet again. Liberty is sweet again. I'm back on my feet again. I'm back out the street again. And the liberty is sweet again. Back on my feet. Close your eyes, baby, and let nature take you over. Love is knocking on your door. You give to me, I'll give to you. We will complement each other till our bodies get weary and sore. The feeling is right, baby. It was created by the Father, and I am sure you will come back for more. And men will see, baby, that our future was meant to be. Now they know what will be must be. I'd rather to be in love than to fuss and fight. I'd rather to be in love than to sleep on the couch tonight. I'd rather to be in love in the middle of the night. I'd rather to be in love than to be without you in my life. It was yesterday, baby. I was living like a rover. I had all kinds of women all over. And now today, baby, with your blessings I can prosper. You know he gave me the woman I asked for, and now got me feeling mellow. Make me feel I can fly like a swallow. I'm focused and straight as an arrow. I'm pretty sure I will hit my mark. Now what I feel for you, baby, is just what the doctor orders. Girl, you got me wanting some more. It is so plain to see, baby, we've got feelings for each other.
Oh yes, no other than Mr. Glen Washington inside of the Sportsman I led the club tonight, 2976 Main Street, Hartford, Connecticut, performing live. And what do you say, teacher?
Yeah, man. It was a good interview. Good interview with the man, Mr. Glen Washington.
Oh, okay.
You know, this is Reggae Dancehall A to Z, Reggae exclusive.
Right.
And we actually took Glen Washington from A to Z. He gave you the full effect of his career. You know what I mean?
Right.
And that's what we love. We love that.
Yes. And the reason why I know Glen Washington is a superstar because I was in Manhattan one night and 2 o'clock in the morning. When you see so much people 2 o'clock in the morning trying to get into the show to see Glen Washington perform, you know something is happening. It's another Michael Jackson, like I said. You know what I'm saying? I never seen that before. But I'm just saying it to the people now here in Hartford, Connecticut. All right? Yeah, man.
All right. So until next week, I want to say big respect goes out to all the massive. This is WESU 88.1 FM Middletown, reaching out to all the Hartford massive.
Yes, and I just want to big up to all the DJs, you know, here, reggae DJs like man from Rocka D, Sister T, Mikey Chung, Donovan, Teacher, and myself inside the place. Also, a reggae DJ, her name is DJ Storm.
And again, reaching out to Ben and the staff here.
Yeah.
Respect you.
Yes, I want to big up to Ben again, and thank you very much, Ben, for having me working here on 88.1 for so long. Yeah.
All right. So, without further ado, one more time.
It is driving me crazy for sure. What you gonna do when they find out? Tell me, would you lie or deny that we've been lovers all of this time? What you gonna say? Or you gonna run away when they find out? Will you still want to play? Will we meet another day when they find out? Ooh, woman, you dropped your love on me, baby. The feeling's so strong I just can't get free. For a while I was a rover, now we're like crimson and clover. Our daily living is just ecstasy, baby. Just like a